Hi, my name is Danny Bakewell Jr. I'm the executive editor of the Los Angeles Sentinel, and we're here to talk about the elections. As most of you know, election season is upon us. November 8th is the election. If you want to know how to vote, who to vote for, here are our recommendations in the Los Angeles Sentinel slate, which will come out every week up until election week. As you all know, Karen Bass is running for mayor. That is the critical election. We need to get up, show up, and vote. Karen is the person who we've always counted on. She has experience and leadership, and she is the person who can move our city to the next step. Also, want to talk about some state races. As most of you know, Tony Thurmond is the superintendent of schools. Tony has done a great job and will continue to lead our schools. For controller, there's Malia Cohen. Malia Cohen is the Democratic nominee, and we should vote for Malia Cohen. Then there's Sydney Kamlager-Dove, our friend who's currently in the state assembly, who's now running to replace Karen Bass for Congress. Sydney is a friend, she is a fighter and a warrior in our community, and we need to support and vote for Sydney Kamlager-Dove for Congress. Then there's some city races that are going on. For city attorney, we are recommending that people vote for Heidi Felstein Soto for city attorney for the city of Los Angeles. In addition to her, we have Mike McConnert, who's running for city council in District 15. Tim knows this community, he's worked in this community for a long time, and he's our selection for City of Los Angeles, seat 15. While I don't think it's much of a question, we know we want to vote for Shirley Weber for state secretary. And now, in another big race, there's the race for LA County Sheriff. We've looked at this, we've talked about it, we've debated it back and forth, but our selection for Los Angeles County Sheriff is Robert Luna. Vote Robert Luna for Sheriff for Los Angeles County. In addition to that, we have City Controller, Paul Koretz. We have Jeff Prang for the County Assessor, Bob Hertzberg for Supervisor. Then there's some Senate and Assembly races. Lola Smallwood Cuevas for the Senate to replace Sydney Kamlager-Dove, who we hope is going to be moving on to Congress. Also, don't forget Tina Mckennert. Now, I know we've seen Tina in a lot of races. Remember, she was elected to replace Autumn Burke, but she is now coming in to four-year term. So let's vote for Tina Mckennert on our ballot. Now, most critical, we have a lot of propositions and measures. I had to learn this myself. Propositions are for state, measures are for cities and counties and local municipalities. So let's start with the state propositions. Yes on Proposition 1, no on Proposition 26, no on Proposition 27, yes on Proposition 28, yes on Proposition 29, and a big no on Proposition 30. Yes on Proposition 31. Then we have local measures. In the city of Pasadena, there's a measure called Measure H. We are encouraging our voters and readers to say no to Measure H. Then in the city of Compton, we have Measure AAA, AAA. That's right, just like the Auto Club. Vote yes on Measure A, and then there's Measure E and D. We're telling everybody to vote yes on that as well. Lastly, judges. Now, judges are always something we're taking a hard look at. We do a lot of research. Our editorial board looks at it. We have a number of lawyers that are on our editorial board. So for the judges, we are recommending for seat 60, we have Anna Slotsky-Ratano. For seat 67, Elizabeth Lashley Haynes. For seat 70, Holly Hancock. In seat 118, Carolyn Jung Park. We encourage everybody to make sure you vote on November 8th or before.